Hey, hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, The Safe Mask. I hope you guys are doing great, and it's good to see you guys back here again on this video. Today, I'm gonna talk about my school days and how we're gonna discuss about how our childhood days kind of get carried forward to our adulthood days as well. I mean, this is very interesting and important for all of you out there as well. Just to set the scene, I'm someone from a girls' convent school, and right from KG to my 12th grade, I have studied in the same school. And that school was considered to be one of the best in my locality. Since I'm from a very small town, we did not have many options of good schools over there, but the one that I have studied from was considered one of the best school back then. I'm not sure about now, but during my time, it was one of the best. Now, the problem with my school that I now realize is that it was a girls' convent school, and the teachers out there were all female teachers. Now, we did not have any male teachers there apart from our PT and karate sir. Now, why I mentioned this is because this is very relevant to what the ambience or what the environment I had faced in the school. Uh, I would not say only I. All of my buddies who studied there have faced it. So, okay, now what happens, friends? You know what happens is when we are small, जब हम school में होते हैं ना, be it right from एकदम KG, upper KG, lower KG, वहाँ उस time lower KG, upper KG, then standard 1, standard 2, it was like that, right? Take it from any grade, right? When we start, you know, giving getting serious a bit with our lives, and since I was in ICSE board, and ICSE board का बहुत ज़्यादा वो pressure होता है in terms of academics, so हमारे ऊपर बहुत ज़्यादा academically बहुत ज़्यादा pressure होता था right from grade 1 itself. But again, that is something very secondary. That's not the main point that I want to discuss. The main point that I want to discuss is right from childhood, we are kind of grown in an environment जहाँ पे we seek validation of our teachers, we seek validation from our parents, and we seek validation from our neighborhood as well. In my case, what happened is uh, uh, what happens is when we are small, right, let's take a very small instance. Homework, जब हमें homework दिया जाता है, right, and we do it on time and we submit it, and if the teacher gives us 1 star or 2 star or maybe just a simple well done in that note, that makes us very happy. The reason is only because we got validated from our teachers that okay, the work that we have done is amazing, and we should keep it up. But what if we don't get that? What if we ask a question in the class which is not acknowledged by the teacher that it's a good question? We hesitate to ask the question again in the class. I'm not sure about others, but it definitely happened with me. This becomes a habit in us to seek validation even when we grow up. Now, I understand when we are small, it is important to get a validation from the teachers to know that whether we are doing it right or wrong. But in my case, in my school, this was only validated in terms of academics. What about the other extracurricular activities that we used to excel in? We never got validated for that, or we were never acknowledged in that way कि हाँ, you're doing great, this is something that can also give a career to you, or not only career, it's all about building a self-esteem of a child that whatever you're doing is something that is very good, and keep it up. This is something that was not practiced among our teachers there, and definitely we were always judged based on the academics. Now, academically, if I would say I was someone who was above average or maybe average in the higher grades, because my interest was more into extracurricular activities. Now extracurricular activities may, we had multiple things, you know, we used to have elocution competition, we used to have different events जिसमें मुझे होस्ट करने का बहुत मन होता था. I also tried to kind of multiple times to take an attempt to it, and I was good in you know, giving speech. I was kind of good in elocutions or poetry. I was also good in you know, music, dance, art. So these were the areas where my interest was, but that doesn't mean I did not study. I was kind of above average, you could say, and I definitely passed with good grade, but the point is not about academics. The point is, in my school and by my teachers, the students who were the toppers, right, they only got the scope to participate in the extracurricular activities also. This is something that I feel was not right, because I, as an individual, I would say there were many instances that happened जहाँ पे I had to fight literally for getting a chance to host an event, or getting a chance to, you know, dance for an event, because the favor that was given was only given to the top performers in academics. And I don't think so this is something that is practiced in other schools, because when I discuss this with others, who other men or girls who have studied in a co-ed school, this never happened. So this basically broke my self-esteem right when I was very small, जहाँ पे because that time when we are small, we don't have the you know, capability or enough maturity to understand that, okay, no, you know, whatever I'm doing is something right. Because that time it's very important, because we look up to our teachers to seek seek a validation from them, that okay, no, very good, you know, girl, you're doing great, you're very good at it. This was not something that was practiced. Now this brought a fear in me कि मैं कुछ भी करूँगी ना तो I need to take validation from my family or from my close friends कि हाँ, ये अच्छा कर रही हो. No boss, you're doing something very good. And this is something that creates a problem. You cannot seek validation for everything that you do as an adult. As an adult, it's important for you to take the call for yourself. If you want to do something, if you feel that doing something can make you happy, and if you do not have the guilt of doing something, you shouldn't wait for any kind of validation from others. It's not required. It's absolutely not required. This is something that I have realized of lately, and obviously when I'm close to my 30s, I'm trying to know myself even better. I'm trying to evaluate myself, my behavior, my thoughts, how it processes, and where do I get stuck, where I need to work upon. And this is one area where I feel I have started working on, where I am no more seeking a validation from others. If I feel that I'm doing something good, I'm gonna do it. No matter whatever happens, I am at least gonna give it a try. I'm not going to take a step back just by others telling me that no, this is not right, this is not a great idea, this is something very idiotic. It can be idiotic, it can be a strange idea, but if I feel that this is something that I want to do, I'm gonna do it. And it took me a lot of courage to uh, work upon it. I have still not cured it completely. It's work in progress, but I'm sure if I constantly work on this, I'm gonna definitely break this and be successful in it, where I don't need any validation for anything. Now, just to conclude this, when I talk about I don't need any validation for anything, that doesn't mean I'm demeaning my family, I'm demeaning my closed ones. Definitely, I'm gonna talk to them about anything that I'm gonna do, but and also I'm gonna take suggestions from them, but definitely my decision is not gonna depend on their call. This is what I'm trying to say, and I hope people who hear me out can relate. uh, I'm sure most of you out there might be in the same situation. If yes, please try to work on that, because that is not going to take us anywhere. We cannot be emotionally dependent on anyone to take any decision for ourselves. Those childhood days are gone. My childhood school trauma is something that is very different. I will discuss maybe in the later videos, where how we were kind of traumatized and how that led to while we are adult, how that kind of continued and things. But this is one aspect where I wanted to cover, and that's all. Do comment on the video, how do you feel about it, and are you on the same boat like me? If yes, if you want, you can share some thoughts of yours and let me know what next you would like to talk about. uh, Also, feel free to like this video, share it with those people whom you feel that can help speak up and come out of their closed space. And see you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.